Hey everybody, Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. I'm back for more part 2 of my Thursday morning beach walk in North Naples, Florida. This is the front gate at Del Nor-Wiggins Pass State Park. As you can see, there's sand piled up all along the roadway in there. The park obviously is closed until further notice. It's a little bit after 9 o'clock. Still 64 degrees here. Gonna take a walk out onto the beach. Take a walk up to parking lot 1, see how much progress is being made with getting all that sand out of there. All the parking lots full of sand. Mountains of sand growing now from what they're taking out of the parking lots and off the road at the park. The restrooms are open here. That's good news. They're closed down at the south end of Vanderbilt Beach. This is the Bluebill Beach access that takes you out to the north end of Vanderbilt Beach, the south end of Del Nor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Even though Del Nor-Wiggins Pass State Park is closed, you're still allowed to walk on its beach. Just stay out of the park, out of the old dune areas. But they got the sand off the walkway here, and they also got it scooped up off the boardwalk now. The boardwalk had probably at least a couple of feet of sand on it here. They got most of that off. I did want to share that with you. There was a boardwalk buried down under there. Remember, that sand was just about up to the hand railings here. Unbelievable. Hit that share button, let everybody know I'm back. I will take a little stroll into the park, like I said, up to maybe parking lot 1. Up to parking lot 1, then back down some of the north end of Vanderbilt Beach. We had a nice walk this morning. I got a lot of steps in this morning. It's gonna be interesting to see how far I walked this morning. But we were all the way down into Pelican Bay, the beach on Pelican Bay, past the homes and villas in Bay Colony, down by the first beach club there in Pelican Bay. That's where I started my trek north. And I stopped my live feed at La Playa, walked up here. I had to recharge my battery, at least get a little charge into it for this live feed. But I just want to keep you abreast of what's going on here with Vanderbilt Beach and our beautiful Del Nor-Wiggins. No clue what the reopening schedule is here. Way too early to figure that out yet. Hopefully they'll be opening the parking lots as they get them cleaned up. Hopefully the parking lots themselves aren't damaged, the asphalt. If you'd like to stay in touch with what's going on here at Del Nor-Wiggins, do follow Friends of Del Nor-Wiggins Pass State Park on Facebook. Friends of Del Nor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Go to their website and get that link on Facebook. I believe it's delnorwigginspasstatepark.org. I think that takes you to the Friends page. The Friends organization, they are the ones that coordinate all the volunteer efforts and fundraisers. If you want to make a donation to help the park out, you do it through the Friends. And they'd appreciate any kind of financial contributions you can give to help things out here, help speed up the process. What somebody needs to buy for Del Norwegans is they need to buy them a pallet of scissors. You need to get them a pallet load of scissors. You know why? What do you think those scissors are for? They're for cutting through all the red tape of getting the job done here at the park. There is so much red tape to cut through here because it's, a Florida state park. Things are done differently than they are in the normal world. Things just take longer to go through all the permitting processes. So 64 degrees, the tide's on its way in now, water temperature 83. Breezy. Nice little breeze coming out of the northeast. I actually put a sweatshirt on this morning. It wasn't so much the air temperature, it was that wind. Woof. It's cutting through me when I left the house. I left the house about 5:30 this morning. Came out here. I came in at the south end of Vanderbilt Beach this morning. I got there at about 6 o'clock-ish. I walked up to La Playa. Then I walked back down to the Ritz. Hung out there for a little bit. Then I walked down past the Ritz, down into Bay Colony. Started my first live feed around 7:15-ish. Maybe a little earlier. Here we are. I've been going at it ever since. Been walking since 5:30 this morning. Remember who's doing all the walking for you. If you appreciate my efforts, I like it when you appreciate me by sending some tips to my PayPal account. Your support is what allows me to come out and do this, and I do depend on your generosity to make ends meet each month. And now with these Facebook stars not working, I'm still trying to figure out what's up with that. They're hosing me. Hopefully we'll get it fixed. But anyway, if you feel like being extra generous, I'm trying to keep you updated, remember. Normally, beach walks are a little different. These are more updates than beach walks. Holy mackerel, look at all that sand. That is unbelievable. This parking lot one. Back in there. Back behind there somewhere is parking lot one. That's the Iron Ranger. That's the pay station that was at the south end of parking lot one. The Iron Ranger, the little green metal box. I don't know what they're going to do with all this sand. Every parking lot is like this. It's worse. There's more sand the further north you go in the park. I wish I could get in there with friends of Del Norwegans and let you have a look at what's going on. After all, this is our money that pays for this place, right? We should be entitled to see what's going on. Hop on the golf cart. I guess they're just digging their way out as they go up north here. Making their way north. Started the south end, just start digging out. Just gonna check out parking lot 2, figure what the heck. So I was gonna go up to 1, but might as well check on number 2. Hey, boat in Naples. Man, it has been an awfully slow summer here. Awfully slow. And then these storms have not helped out at all. We've still got that special. Captain Sandy's still running that 25% savings offer. If you have any intentions of coming down here this winter, especially if you're going to be staying up in the North Naples, Bonita Beach, North Naples, Naples Park, up in this area. If you'd like to get out on the water for sunset or maybe some island shelling or picnic, go dolphin watching, do an eco tour, Boat Naples, if you purchase your cruise right now, pay ahead of time, it's called Pay Now, Tour Later, you'll get a 25% discount. You have a year to redeem your tour. You don't have to take your tour right away, just pay for it. That would help out tremendously. Tremendously. Captain Sandy would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. These storms have hit everybody hard, obviously, and we just got brushed down here in Naples. If you want to take a tour, let them know that Robb told you to call. Let Captain Sandy know that I'm trying to help her out. There's parking lot 2. They're starting in here, but looks like they got a long ways to go. It's so sad. I mean, I just can't help when I look at this. I think of, it just wasn't too long ago, I was showing you the brand new parking lot number 4. That beautiful brand new parking lot. All the beautiful pavement and lines. I mean, that was our parking lot. That was the Beach family's parking lot. That north end, that area, Roy. Remember all the bumps and potholes? Oh, that parking lot was beautiful. They just reopened it, what, a month before Helene came in, dumped sand in. Then they got the sand cleaned out. And Ian pushed it all. Ian, that jerk, Ian, shame on him. Milton pushed it all back in. Man. I hope those parking lots 3 and 4 they completely redid. I hope those aren't destroyed underneath all this sand. Well, that's parking lot 2. We'll get up to Wiggins Pass. I don't know, tomorrow, maybe sometime within the next couple of days. Now we got some low tides in the morning, so it'll be easier to get up to the pass. Head back down the beach. Give you a little more beach time here. Hit that share button. If you didn't do so already, that helps me out a lot. I do appreciate that when you do that. That link to my PayPal account is in the description of this post. If you want to send a little tip to help me keep my lights on. I do thank those of you that have sent tips over the past several weeks. I do appreciate that. I'm trying to do my part here. Letting you see what's going on in my little section of paradise here in North Naples the best I can. Go beyond what you see on the news. See some fairly nice colors this morning. My first live feed. Got to see some of those oranges and yellows and pinks of early morning day of actual daybreak. That was down in Pelican Bay. That sun's trying to burn through these clouds, but it's having one heck of a hard time doing that. There's a lot of clouds today. Saw some pretty humongous piles of sand on Vanderbilt Beach when I was walking up here earlier this morning. Wow. Some pretty impressive sand piles. That sun's getting a little brighter right now. This is the brightest I think it's been all morning. Wow. Back over by parking lot number 1 here. Just wanted you to see the mountain of sand that's getting piled up in here. These piles are quite high. Again, right here. This is where the first beach access in parking lot 1 was at. Right here. The Iron Ranger over there. Before Hurricane Ian, this is where that bathhouse was, and the showers over here. The showers were over on the right side, the bathhouse over on the left. Remember, you'd walk out a boardwalk. It was under a canopy of trees here, a canopy of sea oats. Or sea grapes, not sea oats, sea oats when you came out on each side of the boardwalk. In the dunes, all the dunes covered in sea oats. And you'd look up the beach. There was a ramp here at the end that would take you down out onto the beach. You look up, see the pine trees. Remember all that? Do you remember those days gone by? Those beautiful sea oats. You'd come out here in the summertime when all the mosquitoes were out, there'd be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dragonflies eating the mosquitoes and sitting on top of all the blooms on the sea oats. Well, no longer. Not now anyway. And all in here, remember all the railroad vine that was coming back in here? I was so happy about that. I would always stop and show you the railroad vine.
Morning.
Oh, hey, Cynthia. How are you doing?
Just looks like piles of snow in Buffalo.
It's like,
it doesn't melt.
right, it's a little warmer.
That's just true.
I'll take the piles of sand over piles of snow.
Me too. Me too. Great to see you.
Good seeing you. That was Nana. Sand off the road back in here. That's like the entrance to parking lot 1. We're right in there coming off the road. This is crazy. That's the road, right? That is the main road, my friends, right there. Coming into the park. It's kind of what it looked like right after Ian. There's a lot more trash on the beach after Ian, though. A lot more debris. Man, the beach was a mess. Stuff that just got washed out of people's beachfront homes and condos. I look at this and I look down at this ground and it just breaks my heart looking at it. This was just all beautiful railroad vine. It had all its beautiful little pinkish purple flowers on it all down in here. More sand piled up. The ranger station was over in there somewhere. Where you'd stop and pay your entrance fees. There used to be a flag out here, one of the warning flags, whatever. That was where the ranger station was. There used to be by the flagpole. That was right in here somewhere. No longer. It's gone. That flagpole got washed away. Beautiful blue sky though, nice. A few patches of blue here and there. They got the beach messed up here by a couple of these condos. They went way too far out with their machines pushing the sand out. So there's like mounds of sand right out to the water line in spots. And that was before the tide came in. That wasn't too smart. I didn't know they're allowed to just do that, drive their equipment out onto the beach anywhere they want. Coming up to the Bluebell Beach access boardwalk again, where we came out at the start of this live feed. And again, they did get all the sand off of that now. Most of it. They got it off the boardwalk. You can see the boardwalk now. Remember, the handrails were down on the ground. That's how much sand got pushed up in there. Mariah Bay over here on the left, working on cleaning that up. It's kind of a sight, seeing their beach chairs out here at Mariah Bay. Think positive, huh? It's not a very beachy morning. So if you want to see what the south end of Vanderbilt looks like from La Playa south down into Pelican Bay, watch my previous live feed. Unfortunately, they're not the lights. There's not a really good connection out here to do HD walking the beach. There's no Wi-Fi walking the beach. At the mercy of T-Mobile's crappy service. See my friend Jason out here this morning on his John Deere tractor attempting to rake off the beach. He did get some work done. He was able to get around some of these sand piles. But even down by the water, the beach is kind of tough to walk on in some spots. They actually have a bulldozer just down the beach a little ways from where I'm at here, grading things off. Some places do a nice job at grading the piles of sand off, smoothing off the beach. Others, not such a good job. You can see, look at this. Look at all that sand up there. And then look what got washed away here. When it's high tide, people are going to be getting hurt if they don't pay attention, because that high tide, that water can get up there. And that is a huge drop off, my friends, huge. Let's hope they contour it a little bit more than that. I really don't know what the rules are, or where they're putting this sand, or if they're just making up their own rules as they go along. I mean, a lot of this sand they're scraping up off of dirty parking lots, just dumping it back out here on the beach. Just machine after machine here. There's two machines working in here. They're just building up their beach is what they're doing here. I don't know if anybody's calculated how much sand has been washed up. I mean, millions of cubic yards? Who knows? A lot. That's for sure. Bulldozers down here. I think he was doing a better job of really grading things off. skid steer up there. Where my feet are, to where the top of that berm is there, is probably 6 feet. Where that dozer went. Was right here earlier when I was walking up the beach in between my live feeds. I don't know, maybe it was down a little further. Every pile of sand is starting to look the same. Yeah, I hear it. I hear it clacking. The sound of the tracks on a dozer. All kinds of equipment here. There's backhoes digging out in the backs of some of these places. I don't know what happened here. Did this place actually get spared the wrath of Milton? Looks like they got water. Looks like some of the shutters are busted down from the wind. But no piles of sand here. No big mountains of sand. I'm getting ready to wrap it up here. Call it a morning on the live feed. So I think we got a good dose of what's going on here this morning. Just about saw all of Vanderbilt Beach. The only spots we really didn't see were down in along the homes here. If you happen to send a tip this morning, thank you, my friends. If you're a subscriber to my Southwest Florida television page, thank you very much for making that decision, that commitment. I do appreciate that. I wish some more people would do that. This pile's just growing and growing here. Again, hit that share button if you haven't done so already. That helps me out tremendously. Sharing, liking, commenting. So we've pretty much seen all the back sides of the condos on Vanderbilt Beach. Between parts 1 and 2 of this morning's beach walk. It's like they're building a berm to protect the buildings from the next storm. Let's hope there is no next storm. Hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being a friend. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, everyone. Tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. God bless our wonderful, beautiful, and amazing country. God bless America. Tally-ho. Tally-ho.